to the Pro Football Show presented by the Chevy Silverado, the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. We are spread out all over the country. We've got Deion in Texas. I'm here in New York. The guy's in LA. I'm not supposed to say which is the dumbest fucking thing ever, but I'm going to say it. It's a preview, the big game preview. And Deion, you were really excited to see Dave back on the show because we haven't had him in a couple of weeks.
I miss my guy. He's been everywhere. We hadn't had him. His guys have damaged his record. They've destroyed him for mankind. But I'm happy to have my guy back.
I was going to ask. I think those may actually be my records because I've still been giving out my picks.
I think these are Jerry's.
It's Jerry's.
I'm pretty sure that these are Jerry's picks.
Jerry's horrible.
Yeah, well, Jerry was also picking with his heart most of the time. You know, he was doing things out of respect for the Steelers and stuff like that. But as of right now, Deion, you did win the primetime pick of the week for the playoffs, so you took that from Dan. But you and Dan are tied going into this.
Yeah, I don't mind being tied with Dan. I mean, I'm happy. I'm proud of Dan. Dan gave me something that I needed the other day with his dive and his slip into the pool. He gave me life.
Guess what?
Whenever I'm sad, I go to that moment.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't pout. I didn't stay down in the pool. I didn't drown. I didn't say I'm out for a while. I got to the next play. I went back up. I did it again. Then I went and did an interview.
Beautiful.
Then I did a show.
But it was
I did
beautiful.
another show. I did it all.
I was proud of you. I was proud of you, man. I mean, first of all, I was proud of you for taking your shirt off. That's number one.
It's not good right now.
Just getting past. But I mean, it was better than Glenny Balls. Glenny Balls was horrible.
Oh, you can't. You can't say that about Glenny because Glenny. I think you could say it about me. Glenny, you got to just
No, I don't. We're Barstools. We don't care about feelings. Dave
we all know Glenny.
Facts. No, that's a fact.
That is true. Dave but Glenny, we don't have to say it. We know it.
Yeah, but you can say it. You say it.
I think when I take my shirt off, it's like, oh, God, I didn't know it was that bad. Like, people are shocked, so they can say that.
The dive that you nailed was perfect.
Why'd you just look at my tits?
I was trying to see how big you were at this point.
I'm not the biggest I've ever been.
I know. That's why I look.
I don't think that you look bad.
Deion, have you ever seen Big Cat, Big House?
Yeah.
The picture?
I saw it. It wasn't.
No, I don't. No, you didn't. I don't think you have because that reaction tells me you haven't.
I'll send you all of them.
When he was big?
No, there's one particular picture where even us were like, should we post it? Yeah. He's dressed as the Kool-Aid man. He's dressed as the Kool-Aid man. Well, no, he's on it first. You got him as the Kool-Aid man, but he's on our RV. You'll be stunned.
There's a whole list.
It'll take your breath away.
Yeah, I have Hank. Hank has basically an entire catalog of all my worst pictures.
There's one picture, Big Cat, Big House. Yeah. It's stunning.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Dave thought about not posting it, Deion, you have to know that means something.
I didn't post it.
It was Kevin posted it. I remember.
But what she saying is Dave thought about not posting it.
No, it was so graphic. Yeah. It was so graphic and disturbing. I would not have posted it.
It was that's like how bad it was. The only time that it was like, was that mean to post? And we're like, no, we're fine. Let's fucking just, we'll deal with it.
Deion, you'll be stunned. It's NC-17.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a lot of things that have happened that I've been stunned, with Barstool's era. But I'm happy. I'm happy about all of it.
And Dan looks great now, so that's fine.
Dan looks great.
That's why I was taking a look at it. I think he looks good.
I think he looks great.
Dan looks great. Dave is back. I'm happy.
Yeah, Dave is back. And so, Dave, obviously it's old news at this point, but we haven't heard from you on the Tom Brady situation. Tom Brady has officially retired, saying he's not fully going to retire. Maybe he might come back, but he's retired. And I know you were putting a pretzel.
Well, no, I was very mad about the way he retired. I didn't mention the Patriots. I thought it was disgusting, and I let him know about it.
Tampa this, Tampa the fuck Tampa. No one gives a fuck about Tampa. There must be part 2 coming, because that was not real. And fuck him if that's how he's going to retire with that. I know he's done a lot. Fuck him. I'm hot.
And I don't play favorites. So I'm obviously a huge Brady guy. Now, he went onto social media and personally thanked me. So that was a step in the right direction.
I didn't see that.
Oh, he did. He called me a soldier. He called me a soldier for life. And then the next day he made the Patriot video. Listen, Scott Zolak, who's pretty close with him, was like, that was bullshit. He should have done it, but he has taken steps to amend it. He obviously doesn't want to lose any fans he may have. He's going into the business world, but we're fine now. We did a review with Aiden Hutchinson today, and I guess the same people who rep him rep Brady's sunglass brand. So he's like, Tom wants you to have a pair of these sunglasses. So we're okay. I was not happy when I read that 10 slide thing and he didn't mention the Patriots once. Yes, that upset me.
So you should be upset. What were you most upset with, that or the whole Michigan extravaganza over recruiting day?
I was upset. I was more Brady. I'm a bigger Patriot fan than I am probably a Wolverine fan. So the Patriot thing got me. I will say, I was talking to you, Deion. You're joking. I had my notes. I was ready to go after you like the number one recruit guy in the world. If he left, I'm bringing Deion to Michigan. I did not like what Harbaugh did. I don't know how you can do that with a straight face. Be like, it was reported like that deal was a done deal.
Yeah, it was. I wonder what happened. Like, deep down,
what went
do you
on?
think? What happened?
He probably realized Kirk Cousins would have been his quarterback.
You think it was his choice?
Actually, I don't know. I mean, I think if the Vikings decided not to hire Harbaugh, that's a very
well.
choice.
I do this. They ended up with Lovey, right?
No.
Who'd they end up with?
They ended up with Kevin
Texans have
O'Connell.
Lovey.
Kevin O'Connell.
Who was drafted by Belichick. He was the offensive coordinator. He is the offensive coordinator for the Rams.
Okay.
He was a quarterback.
Yeah,
he was
I don't know.
third string.
That I don't know what happened. But the way it was reported, I don't know how. Yeah, and I don't know how you go back into that locker room.
It was done. It's no way. Like, when he left to go get an interview, I said, okay, that's a done deal, because there's no way you go take an interview on National Signing Day and you come back. You can't come back from that.
And
I was nervous
I couldn't
too.
look. I wouldn't know what to say to the kids.
And the Michigan social media accounts are doing like Wolverine for life, and it's like, let's slow it down here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not idiots. So that I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they do this year. Part of me was like, he's a coward. It's like, you beat Ohio State once. You don't think you're going to beat him again. Get out while you got your win. But he's still my coach. So he did beat Ohio State last year. But I did not like it. I don't know how anybody could like it. It was
tough.
He wanted to leave.
Tough week
By the way,
for Dave.
we did get a backup quarterback from Ohio State. I signed a backup quarterback. I think he was like third team guy or whatever at Ohio State, and we signed him to back up, Shador. So then the guy's poised. I really like the kid. He's really good. But that's good.
You're not gonna give him a chance in camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a chance.
Is it open
No,
job?
no. He knows.
That's bad
Quarterback
coaching.
controversy?
That's bad
This is great
coaching.
coverage. This is
No,
great
you
coverage. This is great
Quarterback
coaching.
you gotta
controversy.
This is great
you gotta compete every day for your job.
You do.
Sounds like you've
He's
decided.
He's
and who's the
competing
quarterback right
to
now?
who's going to be the backup quarterback.
What's
He's competing
the
to see
last
who's going to
name?
be the backup quarterback.
What's the last name of the quarterback right now?
Portnoy.
Oh.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, put him in a pretzel there. Also, don't forget you have to have Jerry's friend that gets to show up to camp too, Deion.
I made that happen. Made that happen,
and he's going to also run the flag out, right?
Yeah,
He's
I don't
sitting-
think
he's
Jerry
sitting
knew
right
that the
over
guy
there,
has to be
but-
enrolled in school. I don't
No,
think
he
he
definitely
did.
didn't understand.
He had no
that.
idea.
Facts aren't overly important to Jersey Jerry.
All right, let's get to the game of the week. Obviously, it's presented by the Chevy Silverado. It's hardworking. The design is big, bold, and commanding. The Silverado is a truck that turns heads. All right, everything coming down to this, guys. We've got the Rams. Obviously, the Bengals are technically the home team, even though it's being played in LA. Right now, the Rams favored at 4. Dan, I'm going to start with you because you've interviewed Joe Burrow a lot. You have had a lot of experiences with him. He's absolutely the most likable person in the world right now. What are you thinking that's going through his head before this game?
Yeah, this is crazy because the Bengals are not going into this playoffs. I don't think there's anyone who picked the Bengals to get to the Super Bowl. They were a 10-7 team. They win that first game, and everyone's like, "Wow, first wins, 31 years, playoff win." Everyone was, going crazy. I thought they'd have a letdown game. It's just something about Joe Burrow, and it hasn't even been him. It's their defense has carried a lot of it, but something about Joe Burrow and what he adds to this team in terms of confidence, and I don't think they're scared of the Rams. The Rams are more talented. The Rams have more dudes everywhere. But I just keep coming back to, what if Joe Burrow is just fuck it, I'm going to win the Super Bowl. And I think he's one of the only guys who can say that. He's just going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the fact that this is his first full season and he could potentially be the first quarterback ever to win the Heisman, a national title, and a Super Bowl, and it's only his second year is absolutely crazy. Deion, on the other side of that, your guy Odell's been showing out too, and I know
I hate him.
No, you don't. You don't hate Odell.
No, not on a personal level, but I don't like his theatrics, and I don't like the fact that we even
What
talk.
theatrics?
Oh, my God.
Let me ask you this, Deion. Is he the number one receiver on that team?
No.
No,
Cooper Kupp.
but you think he is,
Cooper Kupp
wouldn't
is
you?
Unbelievable.
I know.
Cooper Kupp's the best receiver
First of
in
all,
football
I'm going to
right
say
now.
this, and it could be racist as it wants to.
Okay.
If Cooper Kupp was a black dude, he would receive a lot more praise. Let me just
100%.
this kid.
I agree with that.
This kid, the Triple Crown, man. Like, come on, dude. How can he not beat offensive MVP? How can he not?
Cooper Kupp would drop like $150 on prime Deion right now.
Oh shit!
You're not going to provoke me. This is not about
He's trying to provoke you.
This is not about me.
But he would.
Cooper Kupp is darn believable. I'm proud of Odell because, first of all, Odell has accepted that he's not the number one.
No, he hasn't.
if you
no,
ask
he
him.
hasn't.
He's the number 2 guy. He's
This guy's
accepted he's number
listen,
2.
I've watched these games. The game ends. Cooper Kupp has 9,000 yards, receiving 32 touchdowns, and they're interviewing Odell after the game.
Because he has a celebrity type personality, and Cooper
No,
Cooper's
because he beelines it to the microphone and the camera.
Not beelines it to the microphone. You got to understand. First of all, his father is father of the year for getting him out of Cleveland. Let's get that straight.
Shout
That
out
was
LeBron
brilliant.
too. Free Odell, yeah.
Brilliant.
Question: What is, and this may go along the racist thing, but like, what does Cooper Kupp do that's so great? What makes him so great?
Dude, he knows how to get open. He has that Welker, that Edelman thing that
But
he
that's
knows how to get
racist. You
No,
just
no,
said
fast.
No, it's the thing.
You just
It's
called
the
him
thing.
a possession receiver.
No,
basically.
he's not a possession receiver.
Well, why did you just compare him to
because
two
he
other
can
white guys?
Because those guys never went deep. He can go long.
So
He
then
has
why do you
that.
compare
But
him to
also,
those two?
I don't know of a black guy who's ever caught that many balls in the slot and has been more focused upon as those two. And those two belong to Tom Brady. That's probably why.
You know what it is, Deion? What Cooper Kupp does, I mean, he does it all because he goes deep. He's in the middle of the field.
And
Every
he's
time
smart.
they need a third down.
Extremely smart.
The thing he does that I love too, and it seems to get almost every defensive back after he catches the ball, he does like a little pitter patter with his feet that gets them off. Like
Stutter.
then he makes that cut. Like
Edelman
a lot of
did
guys,
that.
you see a stutter before they get the ball.
Yeah.
He does it after he gets the ball, and it's always like extra yards from that.
But he could get vertical as well. Those
Yeah.
other 2 guys I mentioned, they weren't vertical guys. He can use the whole darn field, and I love this kid. I'm looking for any color. I don't care what ethnicity. I'm looking for a Cooper Kupp right now. If you know one, send him to Jackson.
I don't know that I'd even
He's unbelievable.
if he
man.
walked down the street past me, I'm not sure I'd be like, there goes Cooper Kupp. I'm not. I'm not even. I don't
He's
know
just
that
looks
I'd
like a blonde,
jump
looks like a
out.
blonde guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Odell
like-
has been excellent. Give him credit. He's come back from the dead.
Well, when you,
excellent.
you have a superstar on the other side of
Yeah.
the ball, if you can't get open when no one's paying attention to you.
That's like the Cooper Kupp way though, because his dad, Troy Aikman, like didn't even realize that he played with his dad. Remember that when Cooper
Yeah.
Kupp was like going off in a game, and I think Joe Buck was like, his dad was the backup for the Cowboys for a season, and he's like, what?
Oh, I didn't. I didn't.
I don't remember that one either.
So they're just not, they just
Cooper
don't
Kupp
stick in
is
your mind.
unbelievable. But in this game, it is a matchup that I can't wait to see. Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey. I can't wait to see that. And I love Burrow. He's been sacked plentiful in the playoffs, in the regular season. And going against this defensive line is going to be trouble. It's going to be tremendously trouble.
Disagree.
But the only thing
You can
about
disagree
that.
all you want. It's going to be what it is.
But the only thing about that, it's to what Dan's earlier point, and I like Joe Burrow, but he's not winning these games. He's not losing the games, but the Cincinnati Bengals defense is the reason they're here, not Burrow.
Burrow's making plays, though, man.
But
He
they're
does
scoring
make
like
plays.
this, 19 points or something the first game?
They're kicking field goals. They've kicked a lot. I think it's like 12 field goals, 5 touchdowns.
You
Yeah,
take Cooper Kupp over Chase?
No.
Well, they're different
It
age.
depends. They're different. No, they're different beasts. They're different guys. They're different guys. They're different guys totally.
So you take Jamar Chase over Cooper Kupp?
In this game right here.
No,
you
I'm
actually-
saying if you one of them can go
who's
line up
guard-
and
who's guarding them? I got who's guarding them?
Semantics,
you're
it's
in the
semantics.
Celebration Bowl tomorrow. You can use one of them on your team.
I like that. I like that, Dave. Your mind is unbelievable. People have no idea. He threw in the Celebration Bowl because that's the Black Bowl. But go ahead.
Yeah, so you can have one of them as a starting wideout in that game. Who you taking?
Who's my quarterback, man? It's
it's-
built on more. It's built
Oh,
on
we
more
know
than
who
just
your
that
quarterback
guy.
Yeah,
is.
your
Whoever
quarterback's-
your
quarterback's
eligible
nepotism.
son is.
Nepotism.
Whatever son is of age.
Whoever has last name Sanders at this
Yeah.
point.
That's a tough one, man. Those two guys are phenomenal. That's a tough.
Here's
That's
what
a
else-
tough one.
Here's what I'll say, Deion. The one thing, like, I know everyone knows that the defensive line for the Rams is incredible, and they're going up against a really bad offensive line. But the fact that we know that going in makes me think, like, the Bengals are just going to, like, they're going to game plan. We got to get the ball out fast, and Joe Burrow's, like, they're not going to have Joe Burrow do seven.
But my point with it is, I don't care in the modern day NFL. I don't care how good your defense is. You give up like 20 points. Right. It's the question. The Bengals defense has been keeping the other teams to that number or less. They did it with the Chiefs. They did it with the Titans. So to me, the game is actually going to be won. I think we know what the Bengals are going to do. They're going to score about 20 points. Mm-hmm. And it's what's going to happen Bengals defense versus Rams offense. That, to me, is the game.
And, Deion, you're talking about the Rams defensive line. I mean, Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times against the Titans, but only once against the Chiefs. But only once against the Chiefs, though. So maybe they have a different game plan.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
They scored 3 points. They scored 3 points in the second.
This is
they held them to 3.
Excuse me. Jalen Ramsey taking away your main guy is going to be a problem, guys. It's going to be a problem. I still
like T. Higgins. I like Tyler Boyd. I think they have dudes everywhere. Like, I just think this game is going to be a lot closer than people are giving. Maybe
I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I'm going with the home team. And I saw something hilarious. I don't know if you guys saw it. They said because of the 2 past teams have won and they got home field advantages, we're going to play the game at Cowboy Stadium from here on.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that was a
Did you just do a meme in real life?
That was a good
I like that.
But by the way,
I like that. Came to life right in front of us.
People have not arrived yet to LA. But this city will be orange and black. I mean, the entire
the
world.
Niners. The Niners had 70% of the stadium.
The Rams don't have fans. They've been here for 5 seconds. No one cares about.
Yeah, no, LA is not like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, LA don't care. LA fans get there at halftime.
I do think the Rams do have a little bit of advantage of the fact that they've just been home at their houses, at their own facility for the last 3 weeks. That has to change a little bit of your prep and everything going into this game.
It does.
Because Deion, you played in a couple Super Bowls, right?
Yeah, just 2.
But you hear the opposite too. Like you have a lot more demands, tickets, friends because your family's all there.
That may be true, but everything that I read, coaches are like, the thing that we try to do with the Super Bowl is make it seem as most like a regular game as possible.
Yeah, but they don't. They say that, but they don't. They say that, but when we're in they don't. When we're in San Francisco, now you got Friday nights. Okay, we got a curfew at 11. I said we didn't have a curfew at home. What do you mean we had a curfew at 11? We don't have a curfew. We didn't have a curfew. It's Friday. We don't play the Sunday. I'm going out. Guess what?
the guys who are
took me
that's,
there.
That's
Ray
the
Rhodes
Eagles,
took me
remember?
to the fire escape, put me in the limo.
Eagles Raiders.
The Raiders guy, Robbins at the lineman.
Oh no, but I'm talking about Eagles Raiders Super Bowl when the Raiders won because they all went and got drunk and the Eagles in New Orleans and they stayed in. Dick Vermeil.
There's also a Raiders guy who went AWOL.
Robbins, who went from San Diego to Mexico.
Yeah, he went. I remember that.
Raiders. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
So
did that guy ever show back up?
No, he didn't play.
Yeah, he didn't play.
Yeah.
So you do or do not think that the Rams have an advantage here because they're at home? You do?
Yeah, they have an advantage.
No, they don't.
Because they're
no.
They have a home field advantage. They have.
I don't think it's a crowd advantage. I think it's just simply
it's not a crowd advantage. You're
played
at home
in this stadium.
Yeah, but don't you have more requests and more people to deal with this? Since
do you have advantage when you're doing a podcast from home, or you have to fly across the country to do it?
Well, but that just makes no sense.
I got you.
But hold on, Dave.
Nobody's hitting me up for podcast tickets.
I got you.
Gambling on the road is harder than gambling at home.
Oh yeah.
So
but people aren't asking for stuff.
That is true. Okay, so before we pick the game, we do have to talk about Matt Stafford because obviously before this, he'd never won a playoff game. Now he's playing in the Super Bowl. Deion, what are you seeing from him? Is it because of who he's surrounded by, or you think things are finally clicking for him too?
I like the kid. I feel like somewhere in the midst of the season, he realized it's going to be make it or break it, that he was going to be great or he was going to be a bust. And he chose to be great. And the kid is making plays. He's doing what he needs to do. He don't have to win.
That's such a cliche.
That's such a cliche. That's the darn truth.
I knew Dave was going to jump on that.
He chose to be great. He's been garbage.
Deion's back on the NFL Network.
He's been garbage.
He's been garbage. He's been on the NFL Network.
He's been garbage. He hadn't won a playoff game. He's been a choker.
To be great. He's like
15 coaches have passed through Detroit with him.
He chose to be great. Throw that out of your script.
He
didn't
chose to be
cheat.
great. He looked around the locker room and
Yeah.
seen greatness for his first time ever and say, I got to be great.
You wanted Steve Mariucci to look at you and be like, great point, Deion.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for there.
That's a good one.
I was going to ask you, Dan, which side of this argument you land on.
No,
I assume you land on Dave's.
That is cliche. Matt Stafford's always been a good
So,
quarterback.
so everybody who's
He
not
hadn't
good in
been
the
great.
NFL has chosen to stink?
No, he's
No,
been
there's
on
a lot of
bad
people chose to be
teams.
mediocre.
He's been on bad teams. I do think he
100%.
has
He
moments
has
where
been on bad. First of all, if you're a quarterback, let me tell you something. I just sent a message to my new offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, last Sunday. I woke up and say, get me the record of every quarterback we have on our roster. Don't ask questions.
And you're still going to
30
start
min-
your son, no matter what
No,
he
no,
brings back.
30 minutes, because what I was trying to tell him is do not ever sign a kid that has a losing record at quarterback. You cannot teach winning at that position. You're either a winner or you're a loser at that position. You're either a winner or you're a loser at that position.
So what happens to a guy? Well, Stafford's the perfect example, but like these guys who come in the league, 8 minutes is a loser, and then all of a sudden he gets talent around him and he's a winner.
He was a winner. He's always been a winner his whole life. He lost a couple years, but that wasn't who he was. That was what he was surrounded
So
with.
then Stafford's the
cream of
perfect
crop,
example.
right? Stafford is okay. He's not great. They're not winning because of Stafford. They're winning, period.
Well,
It's a difference. People won because of Brady. They win because of your guy in Green Bay,
Okay.
your buddy
okay.
in Green Bay.
Well, he's a
He's
loser.
a winner.
What has he won besides the Super Bowl fucking 20 years ago?
Who?
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
He's
He's a
13 and 3
loser.
every darn year.
And
He's
he
a winner.
doesn't win anything.
Deion,
You
we're
don't
going
like
back.
him.
Yeah,
Deion
Deion,
likes
we-
regular season. By the way, this guy still would take Lamar Jackson over Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I was going to bring that back up, too, because you guys are back on camera together. But have you changed your mind at all, Deion?
He's just an idiot to
Josh
say that.
Allen had a great playoff game, which he lost. Okay?
Game. He had
The
the
reason-
greatest two playoff games of all time.
I remember in the middle of the season, you was not on the Josh Allen horse. You had jumped off the horse
No, I've
and
never
was
been
over
off
in the
the horse.
stall.
Well, that's crazy.
You was off the horse.
That's
you was off the
crazy.
horse. I
That's
remember we
crazy.
talked about it before. You said, well, he's really not playing good right now.
He may
was
not have
not
been playing
playing
well
good.
at one point. He's
He
been
was
the best
not playing
quarterback.
well.
He's the best quarterback in the NFL
Because you saw him at the end of the season play great.
when it mattered.
When it mattered, because his play and ability was fresh in your mind. That's the only reason you're saying that. If he had made the playoffs, he wouldn't even be a thought in your mind. He wouldn't even be a thought.
I don't think they ever were out of the playoff contention. They were always in a playoff seed.
In the middle of the season, they were garbage. They were playing like
They're
garbage.
still in a playoff seed.
They were playing like garbage.
you are
Remember
correct. If
when
they
he
didn't make
was
the
on
playoffs-
the New England bandwagon, when he said New England's going to win the division and they're going to, I said, no, they're not.
Well,
remember
that
that?
was, he was also
That is
kind of
true.
jumping
That's
off-
true.
He was
Point
jumping off the
Deion.
Josh
No,
Allen thing because
Deion
of.
thought everyone thought they'd win the division at one point. The Patriots.
I didn't.
I mean,
I
I know
did.
that. I think that Dave
I
jumped
always
off
pick
the,
Buffalo.
the Buffalo train when he thought the Patriots were going to go win the division. That's when that
Yeah,
happened.
he
not
did.
just because.
Yo, he
I said it. What I didn't pin shit. I said that either Patriots or Bills who wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And the Bills are a coin flip away from probably being in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that as well. I know you agree with me on that. I don't like
No,
the
I
darn
don't.
corn flip.
No, I don't.
How
I have
you?
no because what
Dave,
happened the
Dave,
next
come on,
week?
man.
Defense
Dave, come on.
matters. Why?
You cannot win a game on the flip of a coin, heads or tails. That's
It's
not
not
fair.
on the flip of a coin.
Each
It's play-
team, put the ball at the 45-yard line, each team get a shot.
Why? Why? Look what just happened. The Bengals went on defense, won the game.
Each team, yeah, but you can't do, it's not fair. It's not fair that a great quarterback don't even get a chance to touch the ball. It's not fair, man.
Have it.
not
It's there's three phases to the game. Play defense. Play special teams. Do your job.
It's not fair.
But Dave, you don't think that after the way Josh Allen played in that game, he shouldn't have a
He
shot?
deserved to get the ball.
No, because the other the next week it showed it, and I use examples like the Ravens team that won the Super Bowl. They want to be on defense first. and
Dan,
get
it's
three.
no way you agree with this. It's no way you agree with this.
Well, no. His point that defense matters. I would like it to be changed just because I think they
Thank
should
you.
just play an extra quarter. But Dave is right that
playing a whole
defense
extra
does
quarter.
matter.
It just happened that game.
Yeah,
was-
the defense matters. Everybody matters, but everybody should get a shot.
but your
You should get a
defense
shot.
creates the shot.
Put the ball at the 45-yard line. I like it, college, but I
do
wanted it to be 45.
I think there should be different rules for the playoffs because I would like to just see more
45's
football.
garbage. Then do 10 minutes
45 is
and play
not
a quarter.
garbage. The only reason I'm saying 45 is because you get one first down. Pros are able to kick a field goal from that far out. That's
So
the
then
only
give
reason
it
I'm
10
saying
minutes
45.
to play a 10-minute quarter.
Nobody want to play a whole quarter, man. That's
Well,
too
you
long.
can't have your
Playoffs,
cake and
yes,
eat
they
it
do.
too then.
Yes, I can. You want your cake and eat it and everything.
half a quarter?
By the way, if you put it at the 45 for each team, you could play 10 minutes anyways.
Yeah, it's
You don't
true.
need to play 45. You don't need to play.
Yo, that was your
Everybody-
idea.
Everybody, not with 10 minutes, not with 10 minutes. Everybody do not need 10 minutes. You need the ball. I like college football, man.
But if
Put
you
it at
give,
the 10 like
but
college.
if you give each team the ball at the 45, that could take 10 minutes.
That could take more than 10 minutes.
Guys, I know darn well you watched that Auburn game versus Alabama last season.
What are we just doing? Diversionary
It's one, no,
tactics?
it was one of the best football games ever because each team had it, they had it, and whoever ran out, you ran out of juice. They ran out of juice. That was one of the best football games ever played, man.
So now,
They
now
don't
are you
have an
disagreeing
answer.
to
They don't have an
disagree?
answer. They don't have an answer.
I'm down for an extra quarter.
I don't
I'm down for an
like.
extra quarter.
That's not real football when you put the ball at the 25 or whatever. That's not real.
It is real.
No,
they
it
put
isn't.
it down there. They have
They
real
should
referees still on
do.
the
They
field.
should do the spot and start rule that the Ravens proposed 2 years ago. They did it in the Pro Bowl this year. They flip a coin.
Don't even bring the Pro Bowl up this year. You can't do that.
No, I know you're mad
I
about
get
that.
angry.
But Dave,
I get angry
the
when you
rule
do
they
that.
should do is that you get to decide. So if we flip a coin, say you win the coin toss, you pick the yardage, and then I decide whether I want to be offense or defense.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's
I like that.
so you like,
That don't
all
make
right, my
sense.
own 7, and then it's like, all right, we'll go on defense.
No, put me
I
in
like
the
that.
inch-yard line.
Yeah.
I want offense. Put me in
no,
the
I
inch,
like
and I
that.
want offense.
That was what they proposed. I kind of like that rule.
That don't make
you
sense.
go on offense at your own one.
Yeah.
You would not. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. I want to score. Get it over with.
But
Yeah,
a
but if
safety
you-
ends the game. Like
Or
you-
if you don't get first down, the game's over.
right.
I'm at the one. I'm on the opposing
Your own one.
No, your own
Your
one.
own one. Yeah,
Oh,
your own
nobody-
1-yard line.
nobody wants
Right,
one.
exactly.
One.
So it's a
Yeah, no
gamemanship.
shit, you don't want to get
Yes.
one.
It's a
If I get a
gamemanship.
chance to put the ball where I want it, you said I get to put the ball where I want it.
No. It's opposite. One team picks the ball will be at this yard line, and then the other team decides: do you want the
Offense
ball or defense?
Yes. So
That
so
don't make
in the
sense.
bill in
That's
the
That
the
makes
Bills,
dumbest
great
thing I've ever heard.
sense.
That's
Why?
the
The
dumbest
Bills-
rule I ever heard in my life.
in the Bills Chiefs game, the Chiefs probably would or the Bills probably would have said, all right, our own one, and the Chiefs would have been like, all right, we'll be on offense, and then they would have had to go on 99
Yeah.
yards.
I don't even. That don't even make sense.
You're gonna get back to
makes
us next
sense.
year. Be like, I like that idea. You may even
That
pose
don't
it
make
off
sense.
as your own.
45-yard line. Let's go. Just like college, but you have more room. I love it.
Yeah, they definitely need to change it. But I will say, Dave, we've missed you because Deion has not been this fired up in a while. He usually just
He-
makes fun of
he
Jerry, and now we're
provokes
arguing
me.
about old shit.
I'm not provoking you. I'm just holding you accountable.
That's what Dave does, holding Deion Sanders accountable.
Accountable.
All right, so let's pick the game. So the Rams, the Bengals again. Dan and Deion are tied. I don't know if you guys are going to go on either side.
I don't care what he picks.
No, he's going to go with the Rams. He's going to
I'm
go with
going
the
with
Rams.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going with the Rams.
And I'm
You
going with the
darn
Bengals.
Skippy.
I'm going
Okay.
with the Bengals.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Thank you, Dave.
I
You're
think
a
it's
good
gonna be a
man.
very close game, but I'm gonna go with the Rams. But again, watch out. The most disrespected people in this game is the Bengals defense because all you
It's
hear is
true.
Joe Burrow, but it's the defense is why they're here.
Yeah, that shirt, it looks a little bit, the eyes look a little bit like Dan. I'm just letting you know. I thought it was
This
Dan
one?
when I first saw it. Yeah, because he has the
Oh,
picture
yeah.
that he has on
Joe
glass.
Burrow.
It looks a little,
Yeah.
I know it's Joe Burrow, but it looks a little
Well,
bit like Dan.
there's 3 shirts. We didn't know what you're talking about.
I'm wearing a Joe Burrow shirt. So
Yeah, I know now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a lot of Joe Burrow. I don't feel like anybody can root against Joe Burrow at this point, but
He's
I'm
the
gonna
winner.
tell you, people are so pro Joe Burrow. He
Yes.
could become hateable quick.
Oh no! I mean,
How?
well, that's because it's
Because
America.
everybody
Casey.
is-
If he wins his Super Bowl, I won't start hating him, but people will start hating him. They hate Steph Curry. What are you talking
That's
about?
true.
This
They
Yeah,
don't
that's
hate
true.
Steph Curry.
Oh,
They
I hate Steph Curry.
Curry.
I did hate Steph Curry when KD went there.
It would be remiss talking about hate if we just didn't get a public apology to the New England Patriots. I mean, Roger Goodell, it's been exposed that they had the evidence that said Deflategate was a total sham. He got asked today, they're like, where's the evidence? He's like, I don't know where it is. One of the all-time. And now they tried to shame the greatest player in the history of football over made-up stuff. It's disgusting.
it is disgusting. But if you're saying if he wins a Super Bowl, people start hating him. People don't hate Patrick Mahomes just because
yeah,
he won.
What
a
do
Super
you-
Bowl.
yeah, they do.
You're wrong. You're
You
wrong.
think people hate? No, people hate his brother and his
They hate the whole
wife's
family.
girlfriend.
And you
hate
saw
the
those
family.
graphics.
Oh, yeah.
People who are rooting for the Chiefs versus the
way
Bengals.
wrong.
But I
all
don't think that's
Bengals.
Way
because of
wrong.
Patrick Mahomes. I think it's because
Way
of his
wrong.
annoying
No,
family.
Way
he's
wrong.
not well liked.
They don't
Yeah.
hate Steph Curry though. I mean, they may disapprove of
No,
his
he
wife
got
at
hated.
times,
No,
but they
listen.
don't hate.
It's American
Steph Curry.
sports. We love the underdog. We love the new thing. Then the new thing becomes the old thing. We hate it, and then they have to rebound, and now everyone loves them again. That's how it always works.
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen to Joe Burrow because I like Joe Burrow a lot. And then now, because we obviously know Deion, you already won the primetime pick, we're going to see who you guys think is going to be the MVP. Obviously, everybody's answers are going to be different.
The winning quarterback? That's an easy one.
So Matt Stafford for you.
This is easy.
Cooper Kupp.
I don't like it.
I'll go Evan McPherson.
I don't like it.
It's 500.
Cooper
Kupp.
The Bengals
Shooter
are going to win with.
McPherson.
The Bengals are going to win with 7 field goals.
Shooter McPherson. And Dave, you're going with Cooper Kupp?
Cooper Kupp.
If he kicks 7 field goals, he'll win MVP.
Yeah, definitely. And that's all the
That would be awesome. All right,
It
guys.
may be a defensive person from the Rams.
Aaron Donald or
yeah,
Von
it could
Miller.
be.
Unless
you
you need 2 touchdowns like that Cowboys guy who had the 2
you need
pick sixes, right?
You need like 3 sacks.
Well,
Like
Von
3
Miller
sacks
had
a
it. Yeah, Super
Von
Bowl
Miller.
50.
Yeah.
3 sacks. Aaron Donald may win it, or Jalen Ramsey because he.
All right, so you're just going to do 17 picks? What do you want to do?
Just spread it across.
You know
Who's
what?
your final
I
answer?
think it's going to be Matt
The
Stafford,
quarterback.
Cooper Kupp,
Why don't you
Joe
just
Burrow,
pick-
Jamar Chase.
Why don't you just pick Odell? Because it doesn't matter who wins it, he'll steal it.
Good point.
He'll literally grab the
Good point.
trophy and be like, I won this.
Odell's
way.
dad is father of the year for getting him out of Cleveland. He's father of the year.
All right.
All right, guys. Second season in the books. Everybody have a good time. We all love each other. We're
Great
going to move
time.
on. Yeah?
Yeah, Deion was a whisker away from being my coach.
That's true.
Yeah,
Very true.
I
All
like
right.
that.
Then
Well,
you'd
you
have
guys
to have like a long line of Sanders being your starting quarterback.
Oh, gee, it definitely was going. Hey, the kids are definitely coming with me.
All right. Everybody enjoy the game, and we'll see you next season.